a second left on the clock. He wins with a pistol!
Oblivion somehow managing to one-hand him after throwing his grenade.
As comets falling from the pure sky, we've landed on our old, filthy, and forsaken home. We need to scan key artifacts. Each one contains a fragment of the infinite information embedded on the seedling of a world. With this knowledge, we'll finally build the Etana and carve out a new kind of home. Earth was only a stage. We've squeezed it for all it's worth. Now, it's time to move on. But Rayab is withholding our research. They're the ones forcing our hand. Why did it come to this? Are they driven by lust for earthbound power? Do they cling to this dead nest for fear of the unknown? Or do they just resent the clarity of our vision? We're not so different. We stem from a common dream, but they took a different turn. And now, they're willing to destroy us.
What is up, IVRL? I am your caster for this match, the one and only Venyan Warrior, and I am joined by a special guest today, Thunder Pilot,
Thunder Pilot here.
who I am actually pointing the correct direction this time. Trip messes it up, I tell you. No sense of direction. But anyway, we have a great match for you here today. We have Vortex versus Determined, two very amazing teams. Vortex, as most of you probably know, won the Miami VAIL Major in October of last year. So we're going to see some great matches here. And Thunder, what have you personally seen from some of the players on Vortex and Determined?
Man, I think this is going to be a great match. Two really aggressive teams, two teams that have very good coordination together, and that's what I expect to see from them is coordinated pushes. And I think speed's going to be a big factor here. So I'm interested to see which team can really push it, push the pace the most. So.
Oh, totally. At this high of a level, you're going to see a lot more strategy than maybe at mid-level competitive play. Even in this game, where execution matters most, strategy still plays a massive part. So we're going to be hopping in game right now, as the players are joining into the server. And let's check out who we have running on each team currently. For Vortex, we have Kraka, Thief, Frigg, Sumachi, and Lurf, and currently the only four players on Determined are Dark Moon, Willow, Goodbet, and Rekko. So yeah, Goodbet
should be saying Castle join in or Pancake. Looks like Evil Pancake.
Yeah, it was Pancake. Okay. Yeah, Goodbet was on Cobra Cartel, which was the third place team in the MVM last October, if I remember correctly.
That is correct. Really good team. They did end up breaking up, but each one of those members joined very prominent teams afterwards. So, we can expect to see a lot from him. He's also a very aggressive player, very, very smart player. He knows when to hold back, when to push it. So I think he was a really good pickup for Determined.
Oh, totally, yeah. Determined also has some other good players outside of that. Evil Pancake, has seen him a lot in matchmaking servers. He's like an absolute beast with the APC-9 Pro.
Oh, definitely. And you don't see a lot of people using that gun these days after the recoil update, so I think he's still making it work for him,
Oh, yeah, because you see people running the Vector or the M4 these days. I mean, M4 has always been sort of the meta gun, so to speak.
It's probably the standard at the moment, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we are getting into the match. Vortex is on Rayab, so they are the home team. Let's see how Determined works this push. Looks like they're going for a 3-2 split. Willow does have the scanner. Looks like it's going to be a slow A push.
Yep, we got 3 sneaking around A, 2 mid going from garage. You can see Thief in the center holding that down. He might peek. Oh, and Thief goes down. That is going to give them all they need to push from scaffolding. And you can see them kind of going onto A. You can see the A people moving. Wow.
Frigg with the nade. Man, Dark Moon getting Frigg. Lurf getting Goodbet. Evil Pancake picking up Lurf.
We got 3 left on site. 2 people coming from defense to take back. We got Kraka and Sumachi.
Makes it a 2v3 for Vortex.
This is a tough retake. A ramp is such a dangerous position to retake anything from, and they're already well entrenched on the site, so this is going to be hard.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And you can see with Determined, they always work together. You see Dark Moon working with Pancake, gets that refrag, Sumachi on site. Ooh.
Dark Moon gets Sumachi. That is 0.1 for Determined.
That was a good strategy. And you can see, like, they were kind of prodding over at mid, seeing if they could get any pickups. And as soon as they got Thief, that's when they started moving. It gives them that opening, you know what I mean? Really makes them feel comfortable with aggression at that point.
Oh, 100%. Sorry about that. My deck's doing something a little weird.
Okay, this time looks like sort of a B push. 3 long B, 2 going up mid towards Catwalk. Similar setup from before. You see Thief in the middle, more towards A though. And he has peaked. He has traded with Rekko.
Definitely a bit.
And you See Evil Pancake kind of creeping up Cat, and I don't see anyone defending Cat, so that might be wide open for Determined.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, wow.
Darkmoon getting
And now you see
Sumachi.
C. Yeah, C's alone on site. This is going to be tough.
Evil Pancake picking up Kraka.
Okay, so B site has been taken. Another retake from Frigg and Lurf. You see Lurf going long B, and Frigg kind of waiting for him to get his position from underpass. Definitely want to work together on this. It's going to be tough. Nice.
Frigg picking up Pancake. Darkmoon picking up Lurf. It's all down to Frigg in a 1v3. Frigg has basically 0 health.
Taking a very defensive position, so he's going to have to do some work going up ladder.
Yep. Yep.
Throw
Three-way.
Ninja takes him out.
Sit another point for Determined.
Yeah. And you can see again with the mid aggression, the mid peaks, once they got that kill, even with the trade, they felt much more comfortable going in. It really gives them all they need. And then they got one more on the B site. So it was really just like 4v1 at that point. Oof.
Oh, totally, yeah. I mean, I actually have not seen as many frag grenades as you would usually see, but I guess that just means they're using other util. That's a full A push, all right.
Oh,
Recco
yeah.
taking out Lurf on A main.
Frigg all alone on backside. Thief takes out Willow with a nade. Ooh. Okay. We got a 2v3, 2v2 situation now. Sumachi alone on site with
Good bet picking up Sumachi.
Pancake. And that's going to be a tough retake for Frigg.
Scan is going out.
Cover.
Scans are going out from Good Bet.
Scan started.
This is going to be a tough retake for Frigg.
Yeah. And, underpass is rough because they have high ground. Either you have to go up ladder or you have to go all the way around to ramp.
Oh, totally.
And
they have so many
many
places to peek from. B is a really open site.
And they peak together, so it's really, really hard to get any frags alone. It's not a 1v1, it's a 1v2.
Oh, yeah, that's what really sets top teams apart, too. They coordinate everything. They coordinate peeks, they coordinate nades, they coordinate pushes. If you're not expecting it, you're basically toast unless they screw up their execution.
Oh, yeah, because ideally you would want just two 1v1 situations where you have that chance of getting the kill and then making it even with a 1v1, but they just don't give you that opportunity at the highest levels. So.
Oh, totally. You really have to prepare for all of that. Beef watching mid-scaffold. Recco and Pancake are doing a slow push up cat by the looks of it.
Yeah, they're not even peeking mid. They're just kind of skipping and going straight to cat. I don't blame them. It gives the enemy a less of a chance to get any early frags, which is what you want.
Yep.
Okay. So you got Sumachi at ladder. Thief kind of rotating, maybe thinking it's a B. I don't think he's sure yet, though.
Yeah. It's really slow pushes on everybody. Evil Pancake is actually going around going up to B long, so it looks like it is.
Yeah, he went off cat. Interesting. So it's just going to be one on cat, Recco.
Yeah.
Smokes come out, nades come out. Sumachi gets Evil Pancake, C gets Recco. Oh, wow. Okay. So one left.
That's
just got shut down.
It's going to be a 1v4 for Willow.
That's a tall order. Very
yep.
nice.
Lurf
Great
picks up
defense from
Willow.
Vortex. And this is what you'll expect to see, early in the match. You're going to look for the adjustments that these teams make. That's huge in a game like this.
Oh, totally.
You can see those strats working, but you want to see what Vortex does in response going forward, and I think that's a good sign for them.
100%.
Okay, they're looking like they're going to A. They kind of go back and forth, like based on their results, it looks like.
Yeah.
Recco, Evil Pancake peeking mid together. Again, if anyone peeks, they will probably die from fire from both. Good bet pinching from tunnel. And you see Thief, I think he's called it out that he hears a lot on mid and tunnel.
Yeah.
Cracker slowly going up cat. Okay. Got two trades, so it's again a 3v3. Good bet kind of hesitating on the mid going back to tunnel. This might give Sumachi the chance to rotate to A, though, and that would be huge.
It is currently a 2v3.
Wow.
No, 3v3 for Determined.
Yeah,
3v3 for Determined.
Dark Moon and Willow had got backside pretty fast and took
Ooh,
down
yeah.
Frigg, so now they're scanning.
Willow just
this
picked up
turned
Frigg as
into-
well.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
no, that
turned into
was-
an A push real quick, and you
Yeah,
see
that
the
was-
retake happening.
Yeah, Dark Moon picked up Frigg. My bad.
Oh yeah.
Scan just went out. Sumachi there pushing onto site. Gets immediately picked up by Goodbet.
Wow.
It's all down to Kraka in a 1v3 situation.
It's gonna be tough. Yeah. And he's like, what should I do? Should I go get this guy in A main? Should I go to site? You don't have much time here. He's got 15 seconds almost. And he
You
feels
have
the
to
pressure.
push. Yeah,
Yep.
there goes the kill from Dark Moon.
It's almost an impossible situation. You know what I mean? You want to kill Goodbet, but he retreats back into A main. You have the two backside that just refuse to peek until they hear him on site. I mean, very well played by Determined.
Get ready.
Totally. People are telling me in the chat to change the crosshair color because I have it set to white.
Okay.
Fine. You want a different crosshair color? I'll give you a different crosshair color.
Oh,
Jeez.
and Thief gets taken out when he was throwing a nade mid.
Ooh.
He was there a little bit too late. It's dangerous, especially with Determined, because they're always peeking mid with two people.
Totally. Lurf picking up Pancake. Goodbeck picking up Lurf with the refrag nades coming out onto Scaffold in the smoke. One almost got Sumachi. Darkman picking up
Takes down
Frigg.
Frigg on A. A is wide open, and
Oh,
this
100%.
will likely lead to the rotate. I think Rekko's keeping him busy on B, but now he
Rekko
can
picks up
peek from
Kraka,
underpass
yeah.
and get Sumachi from behind. Ooh. That is a
All
rough
up to
position.
Sumachi. 1v3.
And think about this. Sumachi has a vector, so this is going to be even tougher. No long-range shots, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if this was on Kitty, he might have had a chance, but on Suna underpass, and with Rekko watching that sight line like an absolute hawk.
Look at that double angle they have. I mean, the people on A side don't even have to peek.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Sumachi slowly sneaking. Yep, there comes the kill from Rekko. Man, that makes it 5-1 in favor of Determined.
That's quite the start for Determined. That's gotta make them feel good.
And this is on Colonist side too.
Starting.
Suna is inherently Rayab sided. Most maps are.
I would say so, but you know, with Determined, man, they're such an aggressive team. I really feel like they lean more towards the attack side on most maps, and it's really where they feel most comfortable, especially coming from a game like Hyperdash.
Wait, they were a Hyperdash team?
That is where they come from. They were a very dominant Hyperdash team.
I did not hear about that. That's crazy.
So these aggressive plays really play into their wheelhouse in that sense.
Oh yeah, Hyperdash is a very fast game.
Yep. So I think they prefer it, honestly.
Totally makes sense.
Oh, Rekko
Up
takes
there
that
comes
C
the
on
execution. Evil Pancake, C.
That's unfortunate, because you saw Vortex learn they had double peeked mid, but one got taken out.
Yep, Thief. Rekko getting Thief on the refrag with the... Sorry. APC. I'm so used to saying Vector.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And
again, it's
Evil
a
Pancake
1v3.
holding down the mid, gets taken out. Okay.
Greg picking up Pancake.
But still 2 on site with about 30 seconds. It's doable. Frigg has to play his best game here, though.
Oh, totally. Willow hiding up there on concrete. Rekko getting the kill. Oh! Willow!
And again, they always peek together. I think that, you know, Rekko being that pushed up did give Frigg that chance of winning. But, you know, when they're coordinating like that, it's just not enough time.
Yeah, totally.
Starting. Get ready.
If you're in Vortex's position here, what do you do? What kind of adjustments do you make, Venyan?
Yeah, totally. So if you're in Vortex's position here, I think you really got to anchor sights a bit more because it seems like they're rotating a little bit too fast. Just hold position and peek and tactically move because it feels like they're exposing themselves a little bit too much in rotations.
I think so too, and the mid peaks are really playing into the early aggression from Determined and giving them all these openings, you know, because once they get those early kills, they feel very emboldened to go and, you know, attack one side or the other, and, you know, they're really having a lot of success taking these sites, and you see a lot of retakes from Vortex.
Here comes the execution from Determined. Flash is coming out on A long.
Big heavy A
Evil
push.
Pancake picking up Frigg. Evil Pancake with the double on
And
Lurf.
Thief is
Good bet
alone on
gets Sumachi.
He gets taken out with a trade.
Thief gets
It is
Willow.
now a 4v1. Man. And you see, ooh,
And there's the
trade.
trade. That was,
And-
man, the headshots right there. Did not expect that.
That's rough. And you know, with 4 up against 1, you can really have 1 or 2 people like doing easy peeks and being a little bit more loose with their play because you still have 2 on site. I mean,
Totally.
man, that's rough. So 7-1 at the moment, and we'll see what Vortex does. They still have a chance to bring this back. I think until you get to the 10-point mark, you really can do comebacks. But at that point, it's just a numbers game. So
Yeah. I mean, especially, I mean, they do have a little bit of a... One good thing they have done is that their round that they have to win now, it's not a pistol round. They've gone out of the must-win pistol round area.
For sure.
That's not a position
rough.
you want to be in.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, seems like more of a B push coming out.
Darkman
You still have
picking
people
up Kraka.
mid, but they're taking
Trade.
up sight now.
Go
Okay,
for the evil
Sumachi pushing
pancake.
through the smoke down
So many
lower.
trades. I'm sorry, what was that? Did I just see a body go flying? I think I just saw
Okay.
a body go flying.
Okay, so Willow knows that Sumachi's there. He just couldn't see him, and he's a little bit nervous about doing any scans until... Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there it
Thief
goes.
cleans
Thief.
it up.
Man, my finger missed the replay button, so I didn't get to see that body flying. Somebody clip
yeah.
that, by the way.
Please do, yeah. That was,
Ragdoll physics are always fun.
Round starting.
I think that was a very good adjustment from Vortex on that one. They weren't as aggressive in the early game. They did not give Determined any openings, and so Determined kind of felt like they had to push site. And they hadn't gotten any kills at that point, so it really gave them, you know, a numbers advantage. And they still had people mid, so it was more like a 3 or 4 push and push versus another 3 on site, which is,
Yeah.
okay.
Nades come out. Few pre-nades, but they didn't. Ooh, that's...
Okay, you see Evil Pancake still hanging back over a garage as the 3 move up on long B. Man, Rekko's pushing Catwalk very early.
Sumachi
actually,
picking up
and I don't
Willow
think
on
C's
B
aware
long.
of it.
Sumachi getting good bet. Good bet! Refragging
Wow.
Sumachi with the nade. Rekko
Okay.
and C trading out on Cat.
He's all up to Thief over here to shut down Dark Moon, and he trades. So now it is a 2v1 Evil Pancake. And he's just still at garage. They
Ooh.
probably didn't expect that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Actions pushed, he's got to be on site, but he wasn't.
It's always really annoying when you have that one player watching garage because it takes so long to rotate through colonist spawn, and so having garage control when you're on colonist is really
look at
important.
that.
And there goes
Very
Frigg.
smart play.
Ooh,
And this was great because you saw the scan was down on B ramp, and so he had to go get it. That was the problem with lingering over at mid. Frigg knew this, and so he just hid over there behind those barrels, just kind of waiting for him.
Oh, totally. Sorry about that, folks. We are going to have to leave the match and rejoin due to a current UI bug. Thunder gives the play-by-play while we're
will do.
rejoining.
Okay, so at the moment, we've got Vortex sneaking up long B with 4, and they have 1 garage. He's throwing some util out. We've got Determined with 2 people on site over at B, 1 mid and 2 A. Looks like the rotates may start to come out now that they know that it's a B push. No crosses yet. Smokes are coming out. We do have 3 on site for Determined now over at B because they know it's a B push. All right, no deaths yet. Okay, C takes out Good Bet over on A. Now we've got 3 on site still at B. No, 4
They're
on
doing
site
a
at
full
B.
rotate. They're doing a full
And they are rotating.
rotate.
This is classic Vortex. This is sort of a Pavlov meta. They're like, we rotate where the resistance is less. You know what I mean? They took one out over at A, so they feel more comfortable going that way.
Nothing necessarily
Smart.
wrong with that.
Not at all. They have the time. They've got 50 seconds on the clock. I think that going and taking A site at this point is wide open, and they know that.
Oh, yeah.
They forced the rotates onto B with that big early push. Didn't lose anybody. So
Up. Evil Pancake picking up Frigg. Up, and they do. Kraka is up on A side right now. Evil Pancake coming around. Dark Moon picking up Sumachi. Evil Pancake picking up Kraka. Thief picking up Evil Pancake. Lurf against
2v1.
Dark Moon.
30 seconds remaining.
Rekko picking up Lurf. It's a 1v1. And he picks up Thief, too!
That's crazy. I really thought Vortex had that round.
Man.
They made all the right moves. They made the right adjustments. They rotated appropriately. But it came down to the gun battles and the 1v1s. I think that, you know, if they had peaked together with that guy, they may not have known that there was only one left.
Yeah. Man, crazy. 2v1 situation, getting both on the pistol round. You know, pistol rounds are the rounds you're going to see that type of thing happen.
Definitely.
Chaos runs rampant, especially with forced pistol rounds.
Oh, Frig gets an early pick on the B site.
Ooh.
Very nice. This opens up B site, but it looks like the early aggression is coming out from Determined on mid as well. They're going to rotate around maybe. So I hope Vortex is watching their back. Frig looks like around to check that. Gets one. Reko's still there. Ooh, Reko takes out Frig. But that had to be called out. So Scan is out on B site, but Good Bet takes out Lurf. Ooh.
Deep there on underpass. Trades with Good Bet.
And it is down to Sumachi versus Reko and Willow.
Sumachi picks up
Okay.
Reko.
So if he can just delay here and play
just
for
has
time,
to
he
wait.
might be able to grab this. He has been called out for sure. So you can see Willow
Willow
kind of
swinging
zeroing
around.
in on his
Willow
position.
picks up Sumachi. Man.
And it shows you the importance of if you can delay in these situations where the scan is already out, even just 10 more seconds and he might have got that round. You know what I mean?
Oh, totally, yeah.
But he was on ramp and in a really tenuous position where, not really anywhere to go. You know that they kind of have called you out, so you kind of have to fight in some of those situations. So it's not like he could really wait,
Oh, yeah. Sorry about the side swap delay, folks. Got a lot of stuff to manage on side swap. Anyway, let's see. Nade's coming out. Vortex maybe doing a B-side push too. Kraka is sitting in garage, keeping good garage control. It's like 3 on B long.
Yeah, I think they noticed the mid aggression from Determined and they wanted to shut that down if it were to happen again, but it doesn't seem
Yeah.
like it at the moment. Because as soon as they went long B last time, Determined sent 2 up mid and went around side, so I think they just
Yeah.
wanted to prevent that.
May also be a Faith or a Slope. Oh, nope. Lurf swinging around. Evil Pancake picking him up.
Oh, that's rough. Okay, we got Sumachi pushed up a little bit. He's backing up. Frigg still on their spawn, which maybe he's looking for a flank. Okay, Sumachi gets taken out by Dark Moon. That puts Vortex in a precarious position because they really didn't get much done and they're not very far forward and it's 45 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Not where you want to be on offense at this time of the game. And C gets taken out. Thief going up Cat, Frig going up Long. And then-
Reko picks up Thief.
Wow, Reko gets aggressive on Cat. Smart, when you've already taken out 2 or 3, might
Yeah.
as well.
So 1v5 for Frigg. Man. Not looking good for him.
And
Dark
again,
Moon.
double peaks. They're peeking
Yeah.
at the same time. Kind of gives you no chances to get those individual kills.
Oh, totally, yeah. Double peeking is nasty, especially if you have good angle control.
Round starting.
Forcing your opponent into a 1v2 is basically, there's no way to come out of it, pretty much.
Yep. Oh, did you swap the team names? Looks like
Yes, I did,
Determined-
I did.
Okay, cool. Wow, look at this push up
Whoa.
mid from Determined. 3 up the mid. They take out 3. Wow.
Jeez.
Got 2 left, 1 left over an A
Willow
side. This
picking
is-
up Lurf. It's all up to Kraka.
That's a 1v4.
Yeah, all up to Kraka. But up, that's a
gonna get
failed aid from
surrounded,
Kraka. Up, that took up a big chunk of his health.
Wow. Okay.
And the
so
kill
first
comes out
map
from
goes
Good Bet.
to Determined.
Yeah. Wow. That was pretty fast.
That was. And like I said, Determined, very aggressive team. It's kind of where they feel the most comfortable, and they really played to their strengths on that. I've seen some of their matches before where sometimes they don't really do that and they try to do some other things, but I think their wheelhouse is just pure aggression.
Oh, totally, yeah. I mean, they were doing all sorts of pushes there, really swapping up their push game. And it looks like Vortex just couldn't really do the same type of strategy.
Yeah. And I think just the adjustments didn't happen as fast as they could have. But, that's tough, especially when you're being pushed like that. There's only so many places that you can sit on site. There's only so many ways you can anchor. And when you're getting aggression like that, you do want to meet it with some aggression of your own so they don't feel so comfortable just pushing up right to objective, the first 15 seconds.
Totally, yeah. Well, I was going to take us to an intermission, but it looks like almost everybody is in map 2 already. Or maybe not? Well, we'll take you to a brief intermission, folks, until the lobby fills up, and we'll see you then. Well, folks, looks like these teams are wasting pretty much zero time and want to get right to playing, which I would have preferred a bit more of a break. But, you know.
I think they're thirsty for more action, and I think, you know, Vortex wants to run this back, so.
Totally. So we are here.
Never count them out.
Totally, yeah. So we're here on map 2, which is Cutie. Very different map from Suna. A site, one half of the map is very close quarters, Vector ran supreme. Even on mid, Vector ran supreme. A B site is pretty M4 dominant. So you're going to see a lot of players switching up their playstyles or weapons depending on how the flow of the game is going on this map. Do you agree?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, no, there's a lot of variation in the pace of this map, and sometimes you'll see really close quarter engagements, especially towards mid and A, but then once you get down to skate park, it can be really long range shots. So definitely a wide variation of gameplay in this map.
Totally.
I'm very interested to see how they push this one. And remember, you know, Vortex is a Pavlov team. They are very good with pistols, so I do anticipate them having good success there.
Yep.
All right. So we've got a 2-1-2 split. Willow's kind of staying around spawn CT. You got 2B and 2A. This is an A push.
Dark Moon blind firing, seemingly. Evil Pancake picking up both Lurf and Frig. Evil Pancake picking up Sumachi as well. Willow picking up Thief. Jeez, nice.
Just like that, it's a 1v5. 1v4.
Jeez, and Kraka picks up Rekko, and Willow, picks up Kraka, putting that 1 point on the board for Determined. Wow, that all fell apart in just a matter of seconds. Evil Pancake got the 3K, and that basically just killed their momentum.
Yeah, he was MVP for that round. I mean, getting those 2 first kills that quick really shut things down for Vortex, and, you know, that 3rd kill really just sealed it, and then just fell apart from there. I don't know. Do you think that there was enough utility on the side of Vortex there? Because it just didn't seem like it.
Yeah, I mean, usually if you're doing a full-on A-side push like that, Sumachi and Rekko trading out there, Little Pancake picking up Lurf, Dark Moon, RDF picking up Thief.
2v4. Takes down Evil Pancake, C takes down Goodbet, but Goodbet also takes down Frig. Wow.
Ooh, man. Dark Moon picking up Kraka, and that's another point on the board for Determined. But yeah, going back to our earlier conversation about util usage on A, I feel like they weren't really using enough flashes and smokes, really, because frags only really work if you hit your opponent directly on, but smokes and flashes can really just slow your opponent down, especially blind their vision enough for you to get in close quarters, and that's really what's important in pistol rounds.
You know, yeah, the importance of utility is just to create chaos on that site so that you can kind of entrench yourself, but I just didn't see that happening.
Yeah.
And Determined just not letting up with the aggression.
Kraken Frig push it. Ooh, Sumachi with the vector kill on Rekko, but Rekko gets the refrag on himself, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, those kills
And-
came out kind of delayed.
No, it's interesting. Lurf went towards bridge, and then he went towards pond. He's still back at CT, see if he can get any rotates. But Darkmoon went towards museum, unfortunately.
Yeah. Looks like Frig and Thief. Oh, Thief goes down to Willow. Evil Pancake picking up Lurf. Good Bet picking up Thief.
So we've just got 2 Vortex members back at skate park, but B is clear. They are wide open to scan.
Oh, yeah.
Scan started.
Good move on their part. They really saw that opening, took it, and now, you know, Determined has to take replay.
Yep.
Okay. Good Bet going in first. Little Pancake backing him up. Darkmoon not just there yet, going towards cave. Very nice. 2v2. Oh man, great job from Frig.
Wow.
Dude.
Yeah, that's Vortex's first point on the board.
That was impressive, and it shows you the benefit of once you get that scan out, you are the defenders, and the defenders have to go and retake site. The problem there was Darkmoon was just a little far off. He was really deep into A once they got that scan out, and Good Bet went in first, got killed, and so they did turn it into a series of 1v1s.
Oh, totally, yeah. Angle control is really important in VAIL.
Yeah.
Especially with the recoil update, because if you could just hold an angle and like slowly shift, you can get those low recoil headshots, and that's really important to get.
100%. Sumachi getting aggressive on pathway, gets taken out. And
By
then you see the rest
Rekko.
of Vortex. Yeah, just kind of slowing it up. 3 in skate park, 1 A. Lurf maybe hoping to get some people rotating off A because they think it's a B. Oh,
Ooh,
Lurf has
close
given
stand
himself
there.
away. And Determined keeps throwing nades at B to kind of keep them at bay.
Lurf pushing up onto A site.
Yep.
Evil Pancake might have seen him.
I think so. He tried to nade him. Lurf seems a little bit hesitant to go back in there. He has been called out. The thing about this, though, it will keep people on to A because they're not sure where everybody is. They haven't seen these people in skate park. They really only heard them.
Oh yeah, Frig has scanners hiding in barrels on mid. Bit of a weird position to be in, but it's good for rotates. Evil Pancake picking up Kraka.
Yeah, the B push is getting shut down a little bit. Seems like they might lean towards A at this point.
Lurf is currently slow pushing.
I don't think Darkmoon knows he's there.
Pancake doesn't know he's there either.
Yeah, this gives him a chance. But Determined, okay, they're running now.
Darkmoon definitely knows.
Yep.
Darkmoon picking up Frig.
Scan down. Lurf gets him.
Picking up Darkmoon.
And wow, okay.
There
Trade
goes the
out.
trade. 2 left on Determined. So yeah, another point for Determined.
Man, that could have gone either way. If they had been a little bit more sneaky, maybe gotten 1 or 2 picks on there and made the retake happen, I think they could have gotten the scan out. But with the 2-minute clock, you never feel like you can really sneak that much, right? Like you don't have enough time to be really sneaky. It puts that pressure on you. So
yeah, the clock, I don't know, this game's clock feels a little quick. It really forces you to really make pushes, forces you to really be consistent.
100%.
Ooh, nice nade from Willow. Picking up Frig, Lurf picking up Rekko.
Look at the aggression on skate park from Determined. They pushed up the barrier.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think that Vortex, thought that was going to happen. I think that most people stay towards site. So
yeah, they did not expect that at all.
And it shows you pulling out some of that early aggression, on odd timing can really pay off because you just don't have gun up.
Yeah.
You don't even think they're going to be there.
Totally.
Okay,
Kraka
so he
picking
picks
up.
Pancake. This is a 2v2 now. Okay.
Good.
What do you think? What do you do here as Vortex? Do you rotate? Do you still go towards B?
Ooh. Nice from Good Bet. I would probably try to sneak through bunker, or at least wait for them to rotate.
Yeah, it's just rough. They have about 45 seconds now. I don't think Good Bet knows there's anyone in skate park, but I think he's going to B site just to be sure. Darkmoon getting any rotates. I think they're pretty confident there's nobody on A, which I don't know. There could always be someone sneaking, but at this point, pretty safe bet probably.
Oh yeah.
30 seconds remaining.
Crack it up, and he gets picked up by
Wow.
Dark Moon.
Yeah, see, I think Determined was very confident there was everybody at B site, so they just wanted to hang back and see if anyone was gonna peek, you know. And Good Bet made a good move by going to site just to be sure no one got the scan out. Very good adjustments at the end of that round.
Totally.
Okay, we've got a 4-1 split. 4 going skate park, 1 going towards, I guess, probably kegs at this point, yeah. Now, Sumachi likes those quick plays. He's got that vector still. He makes a lot of good use out of it, you know, with the CQB, so I think that's what he's looking to do.
Totally.
Okay, this is interesting.
Looks like
They're actually
they are
rotating
pushing
from mid
bridge.
to A, yeah. I wonder what
I
made them
don't-
do that. They went skate park and then immediately went towards mid.
I don't think Determined's going to be expecting that.
No, okay, back to C. Wow.
Oh, they do
okay.
trade out.
Yep.
That's
Dark
only
Moon kind of keyed into that spot now.
Dark Moon left on A, I believe. No, Dark Moon and
No,
Evil
the
Pancake.
Pancake's still there, yeah. At this point, you know, 2 on each site, really not really sure which is better to go to. I think based on their positioning with Vortex, probably B, because you see Lurf on mid. They could go up Cave, Waves, and mid and kind of pinch it, but you also see Sumachi going towards A. Probably
Yep.
looking to get rotates, honestly.
There
but
comes
he's
the nade
flashed.
from Dark Moon.
Dark Moon flashed him, but he didn't take advantage of it. I don't think he knew he was there. Ooh. Nice,
Ooh.
Sumachi. And he gets taken out by Pancake. Pancake staying around A site. This looks like a B push from Vortex at this point. It kind of has to.
Oh, yeah.
30 seconds
There's
remaining.
There
no
goes
way
the
there.
trade.
Lurf and Good Bet.
Only 1 left on B site, so Vortex does have a chance to take this.
Vortex
put the
needs
scan
to
out.
execute now. They're rotating
Yep.
fast.
I really think Frigg should kind of go on site with him and. Oh, never mind.
Frigg
I'm wrong.
does
Frigg
get
got
Evil
the rotate.
Pancake.
Yep. 1 left on site. They don't even have to scan. They just need to take this guy out. Very nice.
Yep, and that's another point on the board for Vortex. Man, you know, that decision to really hold back and wait for the rotate was a really good one from Frigg there.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
otherwise, otherwise they would have totally been caught with their, with their
Agreed.
backs facing them. And
Yeah, I was kind of questioning it just because usually you want to push site together just to maximize your chances of taking site. But I think he had really good game sense there, heard the rotate, and knew that if he could take this out, then they'd isolate the last guy. So
Oh, yeah.
very, very good play from Frigg. This is a 5-man push onto B from Vortex. They're gonna go in very fast here. They've already breached Cave.
oh yeah.
Oh wow.
See,
Okay,
picking
Good
up
Bet, the
Willow,
only
Good Bet
one on
picking up
B.
Frigg. Good Bet
And
was the only
B
one
side
on
is
B.
taken. Yep.
Sumachi
Scan
with
started.
the Vector.
And the attackers become the defenders, and now it's a retake time for Determine. Let's see what they do. You can see C and Pancake really getting close to each other. That's probably going to be the first engagement we see. But man, Rekko and Dark Moon already coming up the cave. There's
Yep,
a
they trade out.
Okay,
Rekko
Thief,
picking
the
up
only
both
one
Lurf
left.
and Sumachi.
Oh,
Thief trading out with Dark Moon. Rekko's the only one left
so close.
running with his arms to the scanner.
Scan interrupted.
Bit of a, oh, look, I just won. I'm going to do whatever the heck I want sort of move.
All right, chat. I want to get your predictions for this map. What do you think, Vortex? Can they take it back? Is Determine going to hold it here? Based on the adjustments Vortex is making, I think that they definitely have a chance here. Man, that round was so close.
Yeah, they're
Definitely could've
adapting,
gone in their
totally.
favor. Yep.
They, honestly, in my opinion, they should have won that.
Me too, man. That was such a good play. They just pushed straight into it, no hesitation, and surprised Determined. I don't think they expected that.
Yep. Rekko picking up Sumachi. Rekko picking up Lurf as well on mid.
Just nonstop from Rekko, and now he's getting aggressive onto Disco, going straight towards Museum.
3 on a Museum for Vortex.
I don't imagine that they even think they're there, but I think they have a suspicion based on the fact that no one's in the skate park, right?
Yeah.
So, with a minute left, this is going to be tough.
Frigg
because
does
I
have the
think-
scanner. I think he's trying to slow rotate through mid.
This is interesting. Rekko
Rekko coming
aggressive.
around with the nade. Doesn't get beef, but it was pretty close.
Okay, they know they're in there now.
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
they know.
Dark Moon and Evil Pancake getting aggressive inside Museum. Wow.
Wow.
C is the only one left over there, and he takes out Evil Pancake, but he's got 38 seconds, and he gets taken out by Dark Moon.
Yeah,
And
you know, I think
Determined
that...
just... Go ahead.
You know, I think the issue that Vortex had right there is that they just took way too long to rotate. They just basically sat and waited for Determined to come get them.
Get ready.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's tough because I think when you're doing a sneak play like that, you want something on the other side of the map to tell the enemy team that, hey, we don't really know where they are. They might be skate park, they might be museum, but you got to have some sort of distraction because once they kind of scope those things out, they'll notice like, hey, they probably have to be a museum.
That's really hard to execute too because you're in a 3v5. There goes the util. Evil Pancake picking up Lurf. Evil Pancake picking up Frig. Dark Moon picking up Sumachi. So many smokes here, I have no clue what's going on. Dark Moon picking up Kraka. Thief picking up Rekko, and Dark Moon picking up Thief. Wow.
That was very reminiscent of that first pistol round. You know what I mean? Like, they just shut them down so fast before they could even get out to A site. And then the last two were just A long, and really didn't know the positioning of the enemy at that point. Almost everybody was on A site.
Oh, totally.
And just got taken out really quick after that.
Yeah, the rotate was so quick from Determined there. Actually, I'm not even sure if they got all the kills before the guys from B-site got there. They might have.
Looks like they're trying it again. Oh, and they actually got out. This could be a big thing. Sumachi takes out Pancake. Pancake takes out Lurf.
Dark Moon and Rekko picking up Sumachi
down.
and Kraka.
And this is a 2v4 situation. And Frig kind of middle, Thief going towards B-site, and Thief is the only one left. I mean, B-site's wide open, but this is going to be a 1v4 defense at that point if he gets
That's
going to
be real hard.
And I think this was their plan, was to get Thief to get on B-site while everyone rotated off.
Thief does
sure
pick up Willow.
That.
Good bet picks up Thief. Yeah, Thief had like 10 health there.
Yep.
That gunfight with Willow really cost him.
I definitely like the idea behind that strategy, you know what I mean? Because you're making all this noise on A, and if you take A, it kind of reinforces the fact that the enemy is going to have to rotate there while you're scanning B, right?
Oh,
and
totally.
so if ideally you have somebody still alive on B as an attacker, it really puts you in a good position because how is the enemy going to, or the defender is going to rotate at that point when they know that there's still someone alive over there?
Yeah.
All right. Didn't end up working out.
Yeah, all right, Thunder, UI bug, restart. Give me the play-by-play.
Will do. Okay, looks like we've got 2 going mid for Vortex. Or no, this is Determined. So 2 Determined going mid, 3 going A site. We've got 2 on A site for Vortex. 1 gets taken out already. That is Lurf. Thief is alone on A site, surrounded by Determined. Just all 5 members. He gets taken out. And then Rekko gets taken out by a nade. Got 1 more on A site. Frig has rotated, but the other 2 are a little bit behind, not there yet. Frig gets taken down. So now it is a 4v1 situation as Sumachi gets taken out. C is the only one left, and he gets taken out.
Dark Moon picking up Kraka. That makes it another point on the board for Determined. Let me swap those sides real quick. And yeah, that pistol round went by fast as well.
Get ready.
And yeah, you know, that's the thing, right? With Determined now being on Colonist, which is a disadvantageous team, especially on Kitty with so many tight, close quarters encounters. We may see Vortex make a comeback here, in my opinion.
It's always possible, yeah. Again, Determined feels very comfortable on attack. This is where they live, you know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Lurf takes out Willow, and Frig
with
out
the 2K.
Wow. Okay, so that makes it a 3v2? Is that what that is? Yeah.
Looks like a 3v2.
No, 4v2.
4v2, yeah.
It's got Lurf behind them.
Kraka and Thief picking up Good Bet and Dark Moon, and that's another point on the board for Vortex. See, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? I say it's a comeback. I say it's a comeback.
I am so down for that. Let's do it, Vortex.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, their Determined's aggressive style works pretty well on Suna, but I don't know how well it's going to work on Kitty with how many close quarters encounters and basically blind angles there are. It's really hard to push effectively.
There's a lot more variation in what you can do for sure than
Yeah.
Suna. A lot more choke points on Suna.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how they would do on Mar as well.
Mm-hmm. Alright, big skate park push, 1 going pathway, and we got 2 on site at B, 1 mid, and 1 over at A. Man, they're going to be really quick clear. Sumachi takes out 1. Still got 1 in cave. Gets taken out by Sumachi. Wow.
Frig and Kraka picking up Rekko and Dark Moon. Evil Pancake getting Frig, and it's a 1v3 for Evil Pancake.
I really hope Thief rotates because they could use him, but I don't even think they might need him. Evil Pancake's going straight to site, but Sumachi's going off site. Do they have a correct count of how many people are dead?
I'm not sure.
Because Kraka has called out Evil Pancake. They know he's there, but Sumachi has not rotated. If C gets taken out, this could be a different game.
Oh, yeah. Pancake picks up Kraka.
I think Scanner is close in cave, so he might be able to pick it up before he gets killed and scan. Okay,
yeah,
he's going for it. Must have been a miscommunication as far as how many people were dead because there was 2 people off site, and I'm just not sure why.
Yeah, Evil Pancake picking up 1. He's going for the scan.
And he gets
it out. He gets it out. Thief has to win, and
okay.
Thief
nice,
picks up Evil Pancake.
That was just tighter than I feel like it needed to be, but very good job from Thief.
Wow, yeah.
Closing it out.
And he takes the time to do the spray. The disrespect, man. The disrespect.
Scan interrupted.
Yeah, no, those Vortex spray, those MVM team sprays are really nice.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, that's another point on the board for Vortex. So, like I said, I think the comeback's happening here. Vortex probably can hold defense much better. Is that, you know, Determine's really an aggressive team. And that might not work out so well here.
They definitely have to temper it to a degree, based on what Vortex does, and I think Vortex is making the right adjustments here. This is interesting. You've got 3 on A site for Vortex, which actually could be advantageous, seeing the sneak play from Museum and the mid push. I think this is going to be an A.
This is, yeah, those mid guys are going on to bridge.
And they're sneaking it, which a lot of people do. Oh! Sumachi takes out 1,
takes out Rekko.
Gets taken out.
Pancake picking up Sumachi with the refrag. Thief picking up Good Bet, Dark Moon picking up Thief.
And it is a 3v3. Frig on site, takes out
Frig
Dark Moon.
Doesn't see Willow. Willow picks up Frig.
And Lurf takes out Willow. Let's see, so this is a 2v1?
Once again, a 1v2 for Evil Pancake with a few red pixels of health on my screen.
Very nice shot from Lurf. Okay. And the comeback continues for Vortex here.
Man, yeah. Like I said, you know, I think what Determined really needs to do is play more tactically on this map, because, like I said, you know, you can't just bum rush everything with Kitty. You really need to plan it out a bit more than what you would do on Suna, and really play for those rotates. You also have to play to the advantages of your weapon on this map too.
Yeah, like you see Sumachi doing. He's definitely pushing the pace, getting up close, and I think that's what you have to do with that vector, and he's really making it work for him. All right. This is interesting. You see kind of a slower push. You see Rekko and Evil Pancake kind of hanging out in kegs. Dark Moon and Willow, Good Bet still doing the same creep up from Museum to A.
Yeah.
So it seems like a similar push, but maybe just a slightly delayed push compared to last round.
Maybe.
And I think I know why. I think they don't want the rotate to come out as fast. You see C and Lurf over at B still, and that could be a huge advantage if they get into A without any rotates.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, they're pushing
Sumachi here's Pancake. He gets flash, though.
I think it's roaring off, though. Oh, he gets taken out.
Evil Pancake picks up Sumachi.
Dark Moon taken out by Thief. Frig and Thief still on site. Takes out Rekko. And Frig gets taken out by Good Bet. Okay. Wow.
Thief gets good bet.
So this is a 2v2 now.
Yeah.
And now it's a 1v2.
1v2 for Lurf on A site.
I think the positions for Determined are going to help here because you got Evil
Yeah.
Pancake kind of getting any
Lurf-
flanks on that side.
Lurf
and
has to
Willow
push
backside.
fast. He
Yep,
is on
so
A
30
side with
seconds.
30 seconds left.
And remember,
Those
you
are
don't really know how long you have with the scan. You can only guess.
Yeah. I mean, your teammates can count and tell you, but
Yep. Okay,
That-
Lurf takes out Willow.
yeah.
Pancake getting antsy. But Lurf walking around a lot, giving his position away, and gets taken
Yeah.
out.
Gets taken out by Evil Pancake.
Which
So,
you kind of have to do, right? Like, you can't sneak. You just don't have enough time.
totally. You really have to push that in that sort of situation because it's either
And, you know,
you get the kills and you win, or you're too slow and you lose.
exactly. Yeah, it's a really rock and a hard place. And, you know, I think the defender really played it well there because he just did make no noise, let the attacker run around so he could get his position and just swung on him.
Oh yeah, totally. Evil Pancake doing a bit of a slow push onto mid and barrels. Is this going to be the same? Yeah, it's the exact same strategy.
It's the exact same strategy. Yeah.
I mean,
But it's interesting. I
one of
see
the last
C a little
rounds-
bit closer to the rotate, and then I see Lurf way out in skate park. I think he's
Ooh,
trying
yeah.
to make sure no one is there. Once he calls
Nice
that out, they may
flash.
know it's an A, you know?
exactly. Yeah, they know it's an A. They know it's an A.
Yep,
Sumachi
Lurf
coming
takes
around.
out, Rekko takes him. All right, and
Dark Moon
takes
picking
out
up Thief.
okay, Frigg takes out one. This push was shut down a little bit, so we'll have to see what happens here. I think Sumachi's going to play a big role if he can stay alive and get Rekko.
Oh,
He's
totally.
being very reserved, and I get it. He doesn't want to push too fast, and now
But
he is mobile. Wow, Frigg.
Not
with
gonna
the
happen
double.
if Frigg gets the kills before him.
Look at this. Willow, the last one on site, against 3 Vortex, takes out Frigg though. But he does have a
1v2
vector,
for Willow.
so he's gonna hope for those close range encounters. But he does have the scanner.
Going
He's
for
a
the
little
fake
nervous
plant.
though. Oh man, that's
You can
rough
see
at
his
those
hands
ranges
shaking.
with the vector. Yeah. I think he knows he has to scan it. He's got 20 seconds left. His team is probably letting him know that. And he gets
And
taken
there
out
was
by
Sumachi.
Sumachi.
Did he run out of ammo on his Vector?
I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was shooting a lot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the one bad thing about the Vector. You know, it burns through ammo. That thing burns through ammo.
It does. It's very hard to conserve ammo when you're pressed with that gun. And, you know, I think he had the right idea of scanning, but I think he got a little bit nervous. And,
Round
man,
starting.
I think he had the opportunity. But you never know, right? You don't know where the enemy
Yeah.
is. You can only guess. You know, us as casters have a much better view of that, and it sounds easier to do when you can see everything.
Oh, totally.
Right,
it's
6
currently-
to 10.
Yeah, 6 to 10 for Vortex.
This is match point. It has been match point. So
For a few rounds, yeah.
look at this. Lurf gets pushed up into mid. I don't think he's done this yet, so they may not expect this. Evil Pancake might get taken out by that.
Sumachi doing a bit of ring around the rosy.
Yeah, look at this. A 2-1-2 push out of Determined.
Evil Pancake
Pancake
does pick
takes
up
out
Lurf.
Yeah.
They're hard pushing through alley. Frigg picks up Evil Pancake.
Very nice refrag from Frigg.
Good bet with
Oh,
the
wow.
nade on Sumachi, man.
Very good nade. Damn. Okay, looks like they're leaning towards A at this point. Rekko, good bet, kind of sneaking down bridge. Dark Moon Willow going up long A. And I don't think that... No, Vortex has called this out. They are starting to rotate. But
Oh,
right now
yeah.
it's just Thief on site, so this could be hard. And Rekko takes out Frigg. This is a 4v2 situation on match point. This is going to be tough. Now it's a 4v1. And all up
Yep.
to Kraka.
Scan
All
start.
up to Kraka. Does the dab flash like a boss.
I gotta appreciate his, ability to
Yeah.
have some humor in these
This
situations.
is pregame. That's his pregame. Now he's gonna go get the 4K.
Oh, definitely. I would never count him out, but this is gonna be tough. 25 seconds left on the scan, and just no movement into sight just yet. They've got all, angles covered at this point. So
Yeah.
Dark Moon pushing up.
Rekko is watching that. Oh, and
Ooh.
Dark Moon.
There goes the
Gets
match. That's
the
match
kill.
point going towards Determined. Very, very good job from Determined. But man, Vortex did not make it easy for them.
Complete.
Yeah, they did not. That was a pretty good few round comeback.
Yeah, I think
there.
they were at like 2 or 3, and then they went up to
Yeah.
6, so not bad. Just
Yeah,
like I
that
said,
was
it's a numbers game at that point.
totally. Being at match point consistently for multiple rounds, something's got to slip. And in that case,
Yep.
Determined just
I've
took
seen
it.
comebacks, at 9, like when someone's down and the enemy's at 9, but not 10. It's I've never seen it, and man, I would be super impressed if anyone could do that.
Oh, totally. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to a brief intermission while we hop into the third map. So, see you soon.
But yeah, no, I love the VR stuff. I would love to play.
Panda showed me an awesome video of Logan Paul trying to capture 99 of the best Polaroid pictures.
So my little joke here at the end is gonna be, I'm gonna take a picture of him with the Polaroid.
I'm gonna pull out a Polaroid camera and say,
This Polaroid will probably be the most valuable out of all 99.
because it's the day you became a tech billionaire investor.
Good to be outside, like I forgot about sun.
I'm literally gonna say, I haven't rehearsed this. I just live it. I don't have time to practice for these things.
We've been working on this VR game called VAIL VR, so you can not only be doing a first-person shooter, but really take full advantage of virtual realities as a medium. We essentially reimagined the gamer's lobby, design and customize as you see fit.
We've used inverse kinematics to create a full body experience.
This summer.
All right, folks, we are back now onto map 3, which is Mar. We're just waiting for the teams to get in for a little bit. I would have waited a little bit, but I wanted to get Jake Paul off the screen.
Of course. All right. So, this is going to be interesting. And, yes, the match is over. But, with that sweet SRS on the line, you definitely want to get all the points that you can.
Totally.
Vortex still has a chance to take this map. And I think, this is an interesting map. It's a big departure from the other maps. Much more wide open space, a lot more angles that you can get on people, and a lot more variation. And then the rotates are a lot more difficult, even with the zip lines. So, a lot of different gameplay opportunities in this map.
Yeah, totally. And let's also take a look. Oh, wait, I forgot. It's start of the match. There's no KD ratios to look at. Because I was going to do that, but apparently not.
All right, chat. What do y'all think? Can Vortex take this map? I definitely think so. Like I said, I would never count them out. Determined has played very well tonight, but Vortex is one of the top teams for a reason. So.
Oh yeah, totally.
And so what do we got? Vortex starting on which side? Are they?
Vortex is going to be on Rab to start out with.
Rab.
For
Okay.
this map.
All right. And like I said before, I think that does play into Determined's hand a little bit. They really favor the attack side. And I would also say this is the only map that I feel like the attackers have an advantage if you play it correctly.
Oh yeah, totally.
Just because of that tough rotate. So.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, this would totally be defender-sided if those zip lines weren't so loud.
Yep.
That adds a lot of map balance there, because the only way you can really consistently get across the map and rotate fast is with those zip lines, and those things are loud.
They are.
So
they
know you're
telegraph
coming.
Your rotate, yeah.
Yeah, so it's sort of a decision of, do you rotate slowly and do you rotate on foot and hope you can get the kills in time, or do you rotate fast and hope to win the gunfight when they all know you're there?
Yep. And remember, 2 minutes on the clock, same as the other maps, and this is a much bigger map, so it really plays a role here.
Oh yeah.
This is interesting. Do you see Vortex? They're stacking B, but Determined is all going A.
Man, they thought they'd go B. Wow.
Oh man, this is going to be a big retake for Vortex, and they've already seen that there is nobody on B site.
Oh, they're already rotating. They're
and look
already
at Determined. They're like,
rotating.
wait, nobody's here. Like we can just scan. Like they don't believe it. They have to clear it.
they think they're hiding somewhere. Thief here onto
Look at
red
Recco.
vents.
He actually mid-zipped over
Oh,
on spawn.
Thief with the impact nade.
That's impressive.
That was great.
All right, so scan is out. Vortex knows it. They are going on to site. Wow, look at that
Wow.
double nade from Sumachi.
The impact nade strategy seems to be working for them until they
Yeah.
get killed by Good Bet. Good Bet with
Wow.
the 3K as well.
Good Bet really was MVP on that round. It was a tight situation there. It could have gone either way, but Good Bet took out 2, and then that last one.
Oh yeah.
Right within the last like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I took down Lurful. He was doing the defuse.
That was super interesting to see Vortex stack B like that. That really could have worked out. Like if Determined had went that site.
And it looks like that's it looks like that's what's Determined's doing right now. They're setting 2 straight B and they're sending 3 B catwalk.
Yep, so this will be a B push, primarily from catwalk, but you also see some coming in from V8.
Good bet
Right,
picking up
good bet
Lurf
picking up
on
Lurf.
boiler room.
All right, Recco's moving into window already, takes down C at light stairs, and Frigg is alone on site against 5. Thief has finally rotated. He's over at the ramp, and he is moving onto site from the window.
Good bet with the nade onto Frigg.
Wow.
Man.
And again, look at these rotates. Sumachi is not even there yet. Thief has just gotten there, but he dies.
Ooh. Thief.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, Thief with the attempted impact nade, you know. That's the thing about those impact nades. You really have to hit them on target very fast, or else you really have to hit them on target, because anything more than like a foot away and they're not doing any damage at all.
Yeah, and you saw Darkmoon. He was like, well, I'm just going to wait on catwalk to see if there's any rotates, because primarily that's where they will come from.
Oh, totally, yeah. Catwalk
just
rotates.
Sitting there waiting to take up Sumachi, so.
Yeah. Recco doing a bit of blind firing there onto
another B push. And you can see Sumachi and Thief have not started to rotate. This could play a role here because
yeah,
you
they're
really
still
need all
on
5
A.
of them. Breaking down Recco, trades with Castle. So now it's a 2v2 on site until Darkmoon gets in there. Thief rotating with the zip from spawn, but Sumachi's still deep into A.
Darkmoon does pick up Kraka, and Willow does pick up Thief.
Okay, these numbers are starting to go in the favor of Determined.
Lurf picks up
and
Willow.
Lurf gets
Goodman
taken
picks up
down.
Lurf. It's going to be a 1v2.
The scan's going to come out.
It's going to be a 1v2
And-
for Sumachi.
Yep.
With that
And
sweet, sweet Vortex M4.
And again, you see Darkmoon just waiting for that last rotate.
Oh, totally, yeah. I mean, you used to see a lot of that before the recoil update came out, because the meta was sort of just to hide in a corner and wait for colonists to push up. But really, you know, that Rayab advantage is sort of diminished a lot with the recoil update, because now if you push, your recoil goes way up.
Yep.
It's a really,
It's
I think it's a
unfortunate.
really good balancing feature that they added.
Yeah, definitely.
It makes it totally unique
Alright.
as well.
I was a fan.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
the
we've got an A push.
attempted double nade from Sumachi. That would have been so nice.
Okay, determined flooding into A site. The rotates coming out from Vortex. Flurp takedown, good bet. Good rotates out of Vortex. I think they have responded appropriately here, but is it going to be enough?
Scan comes out. Lurf with the
Wow.
nade on Castle.
That was a great nade. Flurp getting that scan, and no one there to stop him. Ha, very
Brig!
nice.
Scan interrupted.
Man. 2K, I think. That
They
round.
really took advantage of that chaos and
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
did not fall apart on sight. I think Determined thought they had it, and Vortex really just stood their ground and got the right picks at the right time.
Oh, totally. And that's Vortex's first point on the board on Mara. And considering how Colonist sided Mara is, that's definitely good news for them.
Yep, they just need to make it to the half, without a lot of points on their enemy side.
Yeah.
And I think they can take this map.
A 4-6 split is usually good if you're on the disadvantageous side.
Oh, Thief takes out Dark Moon early on Catwalk,
Wow.
and Determined kind of slows down a little bit over at A site.
Yeah.
But again,
there.
Sumachi's the only one over there. Takes
Ooh.
out one. Does he know that the rest are there? I don't know. He's backing up. Lurp is starting to rotate. Thief is looking at A, but does not see anything. They need to get onto A site because, man, this push is going to come out really soon.
Yeah.
Sumachi all alone, but not for long. Thief is moving his way up just a little bit. I don't know. He seems hesitant because he doesn't know if they're there.
Rekko does pick up Frigg on containers.
Still no scan. Looks like they're going into spawn and back around the comms. Sumachi takes out Castle. And now it is a 4v2 on the side of
Or
Vortex.
Vortex. Things are looking up for Vortex on this one.
Now, I think they need to decide on a site here. Maybe have one anchor B and the rest at A because it was primarily an A push. But
It does
they don't
look
have
like
the information that we do.
Oh, Thief potentially running into the lava, I believe. Or no,
Oh,
he
man,
just left
what
the
an
game. He just left the game.
He might have crashed. Yeah. Sumachi
Yeah.
takes out Rekko. Only one left. 3v1 for Vortex. Willow on site. But will he feel comfortable scanning? And he takes out Lurf. He may now, if he has scan, that is. Does he? He does not. He just
Rakko
picked it up,
watching
though.
A. He sees him on double doors. Oh, the impact nade almost got him.
He's going to start scanning. Sumachi's going to take him around the corner. And, he gets taken
Willow.
out. Very nice.
Oh, it's the battle of the vectors, and Kraka takes it. And he's doing his little dance while waiting for the scan to go out.
Always with the style points for Kraka, gotta say.
Man, okay, he's just dragging it out now. This is obnoxious.
I think he feels comfortable. He's like, there's a lot of time. I'll get this scan out, but I'll take my
Yeah,
time.
Scan interrupted.
definitely a bit of that going on.
I appreciate that he can have some fun in such a tense match.
Oh, totally.
All right. And Sumachi has joined back in. Or who was it? It wasn't Sumachi.
It was Thief. Thief
was
is not back in. Oh, looks like
wait.
Vortex has called a 5-minute timeout.
Okay, good timing.
Probably
Maybe they had a
to,
crash or something.
most likely to get Thief back in. So, folks, we're going to go to a quick, brief intermission while we wait for the timeout to expire, and then we'll be back in the action.
waiting for something. You know, here's that the scan is trying to be stopped right now. Has to get there quick though. If not, they're not going to make it in time.
Wow.
Wow.
You know, waiting for the right moment to push in there. And once they found it, they were all in there, fully ready to go. But
Wow.
Scan started.
Oh, he's got one.
Free.
Oh, he's got the ball.
What? Oh my gosh.
Dan in those check, but Split's gonna body block. Oh, and just enough time. There's no time. There is absolutely no time.
Wow.
Him plus. CJ does get 2 though. Off of the picks.
I got a third one here.
And wow.
That's a third one.
Can he get a 4th? And he
There goes
does.
4.
Close range to cover it. Nade falls right on top of him. Almost killed. And a second nade taking him out.
By that nade. Not looking good as Orbit is going to be able to catch it off mid, but doesn't realize Major Assassin is right there. Gets another one from Pyro. 2v1 situation here. It's Wishy is going to be able to peek out the first one. Can he get the second? Oh my goodness! Wishy shuts. Orbit's going to be able to push this down all the way. It looks like it's going to be a B-side type push here. Orbit's going to throw that first nade here. See if any of that can connect. And this can Alex be able to pick this up in the Lash. Larsh is going to be able to clutch this up here.
2-2.
FN.
It's 2 vs 2. Turbo coming in. Grenade out. He doesn't have his weapon out. He's looking for his pistol. His nade finds Pig Larson. And then he follows up and finds
Slowly going to be
Midnight.
peeking this out, though. But Leo looks like he might be able to get the first peek, though. 2 Tons is like right there in this corner.
Look
They're
at Leo
right next
facing
to
off against their entire team.
Oh my god. Nessie actually doesn't even know. That's actually the peek. Oh my god.
Turbo gonna get caught on an angle from Nessie. Time's running out. Nessie rounding on Turbo. Can Turbo hear him?
Oh, Nessie's gonna drop Turbo in recession. Well done though from Nessie. Can he do it? Fahrenheit. It's gonna be right back on the backside. Doesn't actually realize that he's right there. Slow peek comes in from Terror. Terror's gonna be able to look on catwalk here as 2 Tons gonna be able to peek this out really bravely and gets the pre-fire shots here. Terror gets the first drop. Nade comes out from Fair as Larsh also as well. It's gonna see if maybe he can try to find something as well. Gets a beautiful elimination off that question. And Turbo's gonna peek off this and gets very abrasive. Terror in a very familiar situation here.
I mean, this is deja vu for days. Tank of Terror taking this ground, slowly pushing up. The last guy left alive. Are we gonna say it?
Oh no!
He chases him.
Down now. The question is going to be able to peek up on long on underpass. Doesn't realize Fahrenheit is going to be right next to Bags here, right in front. Leo just wide open, not even paying attention as Turbo and Alex. Oh my God! Fahrenheit is able to get a 3K.
He could play this time. He's got 18 seconds left. No, he's going in. This is it, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, folks, we are back. The match has resumed after the 5-minute timeout to get that Vortex has called to get the player Thief back in. So we are back in business.
Alright, looks like a B push coming out of Determined.
Castle and Dark Moon picking up Lurf and Kraka on B side.
Site has been taken. Frigg
Dark
taken out
Moon.
on Cat.
Dark Moon picking up Frigg on Cat. That Vortex M4 did not help him.
Thief gets killed zipping in. The last one is Sumachi rotating in from CT, and it is a 5v1.
Gonna be real hard of a retake for Sumachi. Doing a bit of scooping with his gun there, probably for good luck. Gets the kill on Dark Moon. He only has 22 seconds left. He needs to push now.
It's gonna be quite the tall order, yeah.
16
and
seconds
he is
left.
Rotating, but he does not have time to rotate. I really don't think that he's gonna be able to do that in the time he has. Gets 4.
Greco gets Sumachi. I mean, the scan was already out. There was pretty much no hope for Sumachi in that case.
They played that quite well, yeah. And they
Good
took
effort,
site
though.
very fast, you know. Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. I appreciate any person who's the last one up and who does not give up and really tries to push it as much as they can.
Totally, yeah.
Okay. Looks like maybe an A push coming out this time. 3 on Catwalk, going towards A Cat, 2 on A. And they're just pushing fast. Dark Moon, Castle, and Willow kind of... Oh, they've slowed down. I think that Vortex knows this is an A because they are rotating, and C is sneaking up on Mario over there. That's what I call it anyway.
Yeah. I don't know, I call this Red Vent Sussy.
All these different call-outs. Alright.
Frigg
Nice. Frigg takes
picking
out
up Dark Moon on Red Vents.
So this looks good for Vortex because they did rotate appropriately well before any scan gets out.
Oh, totally. Lurf there on containers. Sumachi, good bet trading. Castle and Frig trading as well.
Oop, Lurf gets taken out, and Recco gets
and
taken
Willow.
out. Oh!
Thief and
Very
Kraka!
nice.
Man, that was fast.
Definitely, and you can see the progression there. I think it was really advantageous to have rotated that early, well before any scan comes out, determined not secure on site, and everybody on A at that point. And, you know, I think Vortex really reacted well there.
Oh, totally. Looks like it's going to be a fake with Dark Moon picking up Sumachi and Dark Moon and Kraka trading. Here comes the execution from Determined. B site is all open.
They just
played
it. They just read it a little bit wrong. You know what I mean? I think they thought it was more of an A. You can still see Thief well behind and Frig and Lurf rotating in, but Scan is out, and it's a 4v3.
Oh, totally. That's going to be really hard. Vortex to retake. Only 33 seconds left on the clock. Here comes around Goodbet. Frid does pick up Goodbet.
Okay, they are pouncing onto site together. Lurf gets taken out by Recco. And
Recco with the 2K Castle picks up Thief. Man, that was fast.
Man.
Yeah.
That could have gone either way, but I think Determined really felt comfortable there, and it's really hard retaking site like that when Scan's been out for like 10 seconds already.
That's a real time crunch.
Yep, and you have to clear so many different angles on B site.
Ooh, yeah.
With 3 up, you can really cover everything.
Totally.
Okay.
Gunfight going on there on B. Outside
I find this
area.
interesting. So you see primarily over at B and B cat, but then Dark Moon over at A cat trying to look for rotates.
Yeah.
Kind of well behind enemy lines here.
And Dark Moon does pick up Sumachi on a lower outside, I should say.
And look at this again. Nobody on B side.
There he is on red vents. Kraka picking
nice.
up Dark Moon. Yeah, man.
So now it's. Go ahead.
They've got to know they've got to know Determined's not going A at this point.
Yep. And now it's really all about the speed of the rotate. Frig all alone on B site with 3 of them. And he is backing up a little bit, which is smart, I think. You know, you want to wait for Kraka and Thief to get in there, and I think they have that chance, but you don't want to go 1-on-1. Or 1v3, really.
Yeah.
Okay. Thief keeping him, or Frig keeping him busy. Thief coming in from B8, and Kraka coming in from
with
window.
The nade on Willow.
Oh, wow.
Thief picking up good bet. Recco getting Kraka, Recco getting Thief. It's a 1v1. Frig versus Recco. Recco swings around and gets Frig. That was close.
Yeah. I thought the retake was going to happen. You know, Vortex was making all the right moves. They were not going in too fast. Frig was kind of holding it down until his team rotated fully. And, you know, he got that nade kill too, but it's just not enough.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Okay. See Determined going towards A with Dark Moon still going A cat. This seems to be his MO during this map. But this time sneaking. They're all sneaking actually, but I think Recco and Castle have probably made enough noise that they know, because as you can see, they're rotating already.
Oh yeah, there he goes.
Okay, now they know it's an A push.
There's Sumachi. Kill on good bet. Castle picking up Sumachi with the refrag. Dark Moon picking up Kraka on A-Cat. We have a blind fire through the smoke there. It's a 2v4 for Vortex. Thief picking up Willow and Castle.
Super impressive.
Recco and Thief trading out. Dark Moon picking up Frig. Man, Vortex almost had that. Vortex almost had that.
Thief really almost took that back for them.
Yeah, totally. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, due to a UI bug, we are going to have to hop out. Thunder, you know the drill.
Oh yeah. So we've got a 2-1-2 split from Determined on defense, and it looks like Vortex is all going towards B site. 2 on Cat, 3 on B yard and B8. Sumachi takes down Darkmoon with a nade. Looks like Determined have 2 on A site that have not rotated yet, and man, Vortex is just converging onto site. Recco gets taken out. He gets Thief right before he dies. So we have 2 Determined rotating onto 3 Vortex on site. Scan is out, and now it is a 2v1 for Vortex. Willow is here to take back site and try to get that scan diffused, but this is going to be tough because C and Frigg are going to really try and stop him and delay him as much as possible. Willow takes out C, and now it is a 1v1, Frigg versus Willow, with 25 seconds left on the scan.
Oh, totally.
Okay. Now it's up to Willow. Is he going to fake the D-scan and try to bait him out, or is he just going to commit? He doesn't have much time to decide. And he gets taken out by Frigg.
There we go. Wow. Yeah, and Frigg goes and kills himself in the lava real quick. But man, yeah, I don't know what happened with that scanner. That was a weird scanner thing right there. Did you see that? Like the scanner jumped like 5 feet from his hand. That was interesting.
Strange.
That was definitely interesting.
I've seen before.
Anyway, yeah, that's another point on the board for Vortex. And I have to swap sides.
So it looks like an A push coming out of Vortex. We've got 1 on Cat and everyone else going to site. Darkmoon takes out Sumachi. Darkmoon takes out Frigg. And he is still holding down A-Cat. We see Determined come in to rotate from B site, and now we only have Thief and C left. C takes out Recco and A-Yard, and Darkmoon is still on A-Cat, waiting to see if he can get him. And Goodbait takes out Thief, so that is a 3v1 in the favor of Determined now.
Yeah, it's 1v3. 1v3
Cracker is A-Yard. Not really sure what to do here. I don't think he has scanner.
Oh, he does?
He takes out Castle.
Pick up Castle. Wow. Trades with Darkmoon.
Man, that's so close. Like, only one other person left.
And Goodbet being the only one left, he had like what, health. If Kraken survived that, he could have won that.
Get ready.
Kraken survived that last
razor
trade.
thread match.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4-8 in favor of Determined. And Vortex attacking. Again, Sumachi and Darkmoon going to meet on A-Cat. Let's see who wins, and it is Darkmoon.
That it is.
Big push from Vortex coming out onto A site, and Frigg takes out Darkmoon on A-Cat. But Recco
picks
takes
up
out
Kraka.
C. Thief is up there with Lurf coming around to Red Room. And Frigg kind of back on B-Cat, seeing if he can get any rotates.
Recco does pick up Frigg.
So 1:10 on the clock. We got Lurf and Thief pushing A site, but being a bit sneaky, trying to slow the pace down a little bit. They still have some time, 1 minute on the clock. Doesn't seem like much, but you know, once you're that close to site, that is a fair amount of time. So
yeah. Slow pushing on to Goodbet, getting him in his sights. Only
Very
for
nice.
Thief to pick him up, man.
And you
I
can
thought
see,
he was
like,
going to pull the trigger.
I did too. Yeah, Castle on the outside. Willow's the only one on site, but Recco is slowly rotating, or fast rotating actually.
Castle gets Thief on double doors.
And Lurf is the only one up. It's a 1v3.
Willow
And
does
Willow
pick up
takes out
Lurf. And the defuse goes out.
All right, and that puts Determined up 9-4.
Yes,
we are
it does.
2 points away from map point. And let's see what Vortex does here.
Let's also take a quick look at the KD ratios. Dark 17 and 11.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's been really putting up the numbers much of the match. So
it's going 15 and 7 though. That's a KD ratio of over 2, I believe.
Yep, at least it's close.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
Lots of nades coming out from Vortex onto Catwalk.
Yeah, you can see Sumachi and Darkmoon have this kind of rivalry over there on A-Cat, and they were both throwing nades at each other. Nothing landed. Castle takes out Lurf over at B site.
He does pick
Kraka
up
takes out Darkmoon.
Kraka picks up Fred. Castle picks up
Castle
Thief.
Takes down Thief. Looks like Sumachi and Kraka are the only ones left. He takes down
Kraka
Good, but
does
that's quite a
pick up
long-range
Thief, though.
shot for that gun. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he had no health.
Yep.
Willow with the
Gets
body
taken out by
shot.
Willow.
No, that was a headshot, I believe. Picking up Kraka. One-shot
Now
headshot
Sumachi
there.
alone to rotate all the way back down. It's got less than a minute. Probably doesn't have scanner if I remember correctly. So he's going to either have to pick that up or go for the kills.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
What
Sumachi.
is he doing over there?
And
Oh.
Sumachi slid into the lava. Hold on, let's get an instant replay on that.
Was that? Do you think that was on purpose?
I have no clue. I mean, he might have just slid down unintentionally. But yeah, you got to be careful on that lava. That might have been intentional, though. I don't know. Willow dual wielding the Vector and Uzi. Castle picking up Freight. Castle with the nade on Kraka. Beef picking up a Recco on B site.
Okay, scans comes out.
Umachi watching for Willow. Does get the kill. Willow with the fast turnaround, though.
Okay, 3v1. Now it's a 2v1. And a 1v1.
Good picks up Thief. Darkmoon picks up Sumachi.
Still plenty of time for the scan to be diffused. So, you know, Lurf has to really delay here as much as possible.
Oh, yeah.
It's tempting to go for that kill, and Darkmoon might force it by really faking that scan or even committing to it. It's hard to know. Darkmoon feels like he wants to clear out sight first, though, it looks like.
Yeah. But critically, he's not going onto
Very
that balcony, and Lurf picks him up.
Match point.
And then Lurf shoots himself afterward for good measure. Sorry about that. The scores are wrong. It should be match point for determined. But anyway, yeah. Vortex does seem to be on a little bit of a comeback here. They have won the past 2 rounds, I believe, in a row.
Yep.
Determined might have taken the one before that, though.
I can't remember, but yeah.
10-5 is not too bad at all. But
Not at all. Darkmoon takes out Lurf early.
Darkmoon takes out Kraka.
And
Recco
Thief
picks
gets
up
taken out by
Thief.
Recco. Okay. That has reshaped this match, and it is a 4v1.
Wow, all up to Sumachi.
That's a tall order, even for someone like Sumachi, who's a very good player.
Sumachi does not have scanner either, so he has to find scanner somehow. And Darkmoon gets the kill. So yeah, that's going to be a match win. 3 maps for determined, in fact. So
yep, that is a 3-0 overall. You know, I would say that the last 2 maps were a little bit closer than the first for sure, but still, I think determined really put a stamp on this one and took it away with it. So.
Oh, totally, yeah. And you know, the great thing about all of these IVRL server integration stuff is that you can go and see how the standings differ. I believe Vortex and Determined were very close in the standings before the match.
Seemed like it, yeah.
We can go and
don't know the exact standings, but
take a look right now, actually. So it looks like Determined is now 7th in the overall standings, with Vortex having fallen to 14th.
Okay.
Actually, in the overall standings.
Well, you know, I think that will put some pressure on them, but you know, I think they respond very well to pressure like that.
Oh, definitely,
That's the MVM champions, and I would never count them out. You know, I think they will put the work in. I think you will see them as a contender going forward. So watch out for Vortex's response to these matches.
Oh, totally. Well, all right, folks. Considering how most of the other matches have basically finished up at this point, that's probably going to be the end of the cast for us today. I've been your main Venyan. This has been our Thunder, and we'll see you in the next cast. And make sure to join up with the league. You know, we need players, we need casters, we need refs. Come join. It's a great place. Lots of fun.
100%. Yeah, we have a lot of exciting things in the pipeline. So really, it's the best time to get involved. This is going to be a big year for competitive VAIL, and we are very excited to announce some things going forward a little bit later in the year. So just watch out for that.
Oh, totally. Well, this is IVRL TV signing off.